Alright YouTube, what is going on? We are here back on the channel today, and I'm in a different part of my little hallway here. We are about to film the Ultimate Edition rankings on the year of Wwe Mattel. 38 figures to go through. We're going to try to do this as quick as possible. We're going to get right into the video. If you're new here, please subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, all that stuff. Tell me how bad my list is if you don't like it. Tell me how good it is if you do like it. I appreciate all of it. Let's get straight into the video, starting off with number 38. Here we go. Alrighty guys, so at number 38, what is in my opinion the worst figure of the year for Mattel WWE Ultimate Editions is the Ultimate Edition Series 21 Kevin Owens figure here. You can see this figure, guys. Nothing against the head scans. Came with a bunch of good head scans. Came with both title belts and a cool WrestleMania shirt that didn't have Velcro on the back. But this one just didn't do it for me because you could see underneath, it's just a purely painted black stomach there, and I don't know, this figure just did not do it for me, and that's why it came in way at the bottom at number 38. I'm not going to get too much into it because I didn't like the figure. At number 37, guys, we have the Ultimate Edition Coliseum Collection Bret Hart figure. This one, just again, the head scan, I'll take the sunglasses off so you can see it. Look at that scan. This just doesn't do it for me for a Bret Hart figure. I just did not like this one this year really at all, and kind of a plain attire. I know that the Hart Foundation didn't wear anything too crazy, but this one just again did not do it for the head scan, and he falls way at the end here. Put the glasses back on to protect us from that head scan. At number 37, go stand next to KO. At number 36, guys, we have the Undertaker re-release of Ultimate Edition Series 20. I think it was like a Greatest Hits Ultimate Edition. I don't have the figure right now. It's kind of hidden in the back of a display, so I didn't pull him down. But here's a picture of that Ultimate right now, so you can see that one. He comes in at number 36. Great figure, but just a re-release and was not too exciting for me this year. At number 35, call me crazy, but we have the Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition Bret Hart figure. And again, with the glasses on, with everything all on, all the accessories, this figure is actually really nice. And again, this one might be one that people talk about in the comment section of why was he ranked so low. But the head scan on this one, I will show you again, so you don't rag on me. Pretty horrendous for a Bret Hart head scan. So he comes in at number 35. Again, I can't stand the Bret Hart head scans with Mattel. We'll try to save ourselves here. Get on there. There we go. Somewhat. Okay, we're back. Back to life there. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Bret Hart head scans, and they always come ranked really low on my rankings for Ultimate Editions. Just cannot stand the head scans on these. But overall, a really nice figure otherwise. At number 34, guys, we have the Charlotte Flair Ultimate Edition re-release, which was, I believe this one was, let's see, I think it was Greatest Hits. Yeah, I think it was a Greatest Hits set that came with maybe Triple H. I can't really remember who was in it. Oh no, you know who it was? It was Hulk Hogan, NWO. That's who was a part of this set. But yeah, this figure is phenomenal. This is not the re-release. This is the original, but it was one that I can use to show you guys the figure pretty much down to the T. There might have been some minor differences underneath the robe. Maybe, I can't remember if it had butterfly or not. It was so early on. Yeah, I can't tell right now. But otherwise, this figure was a great figure, and it did beat out these guys just because the detail and the accessory on this robe is phenomenal. So overall, really solid figure. She comes in at number 34. At number 33 out of 38, we got Sami Zayn from Ultimate Edition Series 21 to go along with Kevin Owens. Again, not a bad head scan, not a bad figure, just not a lot going on. Sami Zayn is not a super toyetic guy, so it wasn't a ton of stuff going on. He had the KO tribute there and the tag team titles, and I think this one came with 3 head scans, but there was a screaming head scan on this one that I really did not like. So that's why he falls in so low at number 33 on the list. Next up at number 32, we have the Batista Greatest Hits, which I will say had blue trunks, I believe black elbow pads, and silver boots. He is mint on card in my collection, and I can't find him right now, so I used this Batista as a reference, but it is the same head scan, same accessories, the whole 9 yards, just different attire. So I do really like this figure a lot, and I think they did a good job re-releasing it with different colors, so it made guys like me go out and get it. But I really like this Batista Ultimate, and he comes in at number 32 on the year. At number 31, guys, one of the more controversial Ultimates of the year. You could get him for a really good price right now on ringsidecollectibles.com. I I think he was down to like $20. We have the Ultimate Edition LA Knight, and a lot of people were really pumped up about this one, including myself, but the head scans didn't really do it. That's why I have the glasses on to cover it up. US titles there, but overall, again, it kind of has that Bret Hart problem where the figure's actually really nice. All the accessories are good, legs are awesome with the Jordan shoes, but it just didn't do it with the head scans. So for that reason, he comes in low here at number 31. At number 30, guys, we have the Coliseum Collection Ricky the Dragon Steamboat figure. This one, again, a really great figure, really great head scans, and a pretty plain attire. That's really why he came so low. Just that plain black on his pants, and not a lot going on the jacket he's wearing there. So that for that reason he fell really low on the list, but again, a really great figure overall, and one that I actually really like, just not more than the ones that come ahead of him. That's why he's at number 30. At number 29, we have the re-release, the greatest hits of The Rock. This thing is awesome. It's definitely one of the better Ultimates of all time, but just because this is a 2024 ranking list and this one came out, I don't know, maybe 2018, 2019, I did drop him further back on the list. Again, nothing against the figure, just not one that I was super excited about this year, and for it being a re-release, had to put him down on the end, even though there are some better re-releases up further on the list. Stay tuned to see those. At number 28, we have Gunther Ultimate Edition Series 22. This one, again, a really great figure. A lot of people hated the legs on this. I do not know why. I mean, they are pretty skinny, but I feel like Gunther's pretty skinny now. He lost a lot of weight, so I'm not sure. I feel like they did a pretty decent job on this figure, honestly, and I was kind of the rare breed that liked this one, but I liked him better than all the ones behind him, so he did get a good spot here, decent spot, at number 28 on the year. Next up, guys, at number 30, what are we at? Actually, we are at number, oh man, I messed up the whole list. This is number 28. Gunther was number 29. My apologies, the whole list is botched, but we are back on track now. Number 28, we have Ultimate Warrior from the Amazon Ultimate line. This came in the 2-pack with Papa Shango. Pretty solid figure, but again, how many Warriors can we get in the Ultimate line? This one's pretty great, but not a favorite for me. Comes in at the real number 28. And here come the gasps at number 27, I believe. Am I right? Yep, number 27. We have Scott Steiner Ultimate Edition, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. I know everybody's like, how is this possible? How is Scott Steiner not in the top 10? The head scans, guys, they just do not do it for me. I don't know. This figure just didn't do it. It's not as good as Rick was, and he comes in at number 27. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody on that Scott Steiner one, but at number 26, we got Rey Mysterio Amazon Fan Takeover. Again, a pretty basic figure, but this one was really toyetic to me. Had this one as a Jax figure in this exact attire with the Cruiserweight title. Him holding the mask there, I just thought was really, really a cool detail and new hands that we got from Mattel. And then the attire, again, was just something that really was nostalgic for me. So I had to put him decently ranked here at number 26. For those of you that are skipping through the video, I do apologize for the numbering. If you think you heard the same number twice, you probably did. I messed up the numbers. That is my apologies again, but now we are in the top 25, so it should be pretty clear cut here with no mistakes of numbering. If I do mess up, I apologize, but thank you for bearing with me here. At number 25, we have the Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition, Triple H. This thing actually grew on me. I really did not like this one. When it first got announced, wasn't a huge fan. I didn't think we needed it. And then when I displayed it, I really just grew to like this one a lot. It's a really great figure. Comes with the joggers, comes with the Game Over shirt with the no Velcro on the back, water bottle in his hand, and some really great head scans. So can't complain about this one. A really solid Triple H Ultimate Edition. At number 24, another one that is going to make people riot in the comment section of how it's over the ones that it's over, but we have the John Cena. I call it the WrestleMania 40 John Cena because this is when he came out and took out Solo in that main event match. If you haven't seen it yet, then you're missing out. I really like this Cena. I know the torso is way too big. He's not that jacked anymore, but the head scans were all really solid on this one with the hair, and you can see there, I thought the head scans were really solid. Hat fits kind of awkwardly, But the one complaint and gripe that I do agree with is the torso is too big. Cena has lost some muscle and weight since then. But other than that, I was a big fan of the colors and the accessories on this Cena. So I put him in the top 25, and he came in at number 24. Talking about killer head scans, we got number 23 here, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. This thing was such a great debut to the Ultimate Edition collection for Jim, and the head scan is phenomenal. I mean, all of them were really great. Comes with the tag team titles. Again, not a huge fan of the attire, but this is what they wore, so I can't complain too much. It's kind of iconic, just the pink and black. But again, it's not the most toyetic popping figure in the collection, especially if his legs are getting covered up and all you're seeing is the torso like you're seeing right now. But I do really love the head scans on this, and I was always a huge fan of how Mattel did the Anvil figures. I think they always do them really well, knock them out of the park. So he comes in the top 25 as well at number 23. Number 22, again, sorry for not having all the accessories on, guys. I did just kind of grab the Ultimates off the shelf and start this video up. So I know that this one came with a bunch of cool accessories, the jacket, the handcuffs, the Rey Mysterio mask, the purple one. But we have at number 22, Dominic Mysterio from the Ultimate Edition Wave 23. I think this one was really good. I think the head scans were pretty solid on this one. The attire choice that they got from WrestleMania 39, everything about this figure, even just the fact that these are loose at the bottom of the boots, attention to detail on this figure was phenomenal. Tattoos are really well done. He comes in at number 22 on the year. At number 21, guys, we have our first Legends Ultimate Edition from Target. We have Yokozuna, who actually had a chase as well. He had the one that had the black, which was the common. You can see the black underneath there, the black like underwear diaper thing that he wears. Sorry, not meaning to offend anyone, but I just don't know the actual name. He comes with the world title as well, and there was a chase version that came with the white, but they both fall into the same category as the same overall figure, falling in here at number 21 on the year. Cracking our top 20, guys, we have another Target Legends Ultimate. This is the Vader. I believe this is the Chase. I can't remember. This might be the common, but I believe it's the Chase. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. I have them both, but this is the one that I display with the cool soft goods little entrance robe that he had there, as well as the WCW heavyweight title that he came with. Really a cool figure. The soft goods really sold me on this one, just the two different types of soft goods. Detail was really awesome on this one, so he had to make it in the top 20. It is the Vader figure. I was really iffy about putting this one in the top 20. He almost didn't make it, but just because of who it is and how iconic of a name he is in wrestling, if you're a fan of the 90s and early 2000s wrestling, that Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression timeline, Monday Night Wars, had to put him in here. I was really excited for this Ultimate, so that's why he's in here at the number he's at number 19. From the Ultimate Edition Nitro Ring, we have Eric Bischoff. And again, this is a really cool figure. Came with two different soft goods shirts. One was a tank top and one was the NWO shirt. Came with the molded on jacket and arms, as well as a different set of arms if you wanted to have them in like ring gear style type of attire. WCW microphone, multiple head scans, really solid head scans on this one as well. Huge fan. This one came in at number 19. At number 18, this one was kind of a sleeper on the year for me because I didn't expect much out of this figure. It is the Rowdy Roddy Piper Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition from Walmart. This one was really, really awesome. The soft goods kilt, as well as kind of like a soft goods-ish belt. It's not the normal plastic we get. Talked about it in the review on the channel. Also came with two different soft goods shirts and a molded on jacket. Really good head scans. This was a great figure of the year type of candidate. Obviously not my figure of the year, but he is number 18 on the list. Pretty solid spot. At number 17, guys, we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Ultimate Edition of Shawn Michaels. This thing, again, I've talked about it in the comment section a couple times now, and I think I talked about it on Instagram with somebody. I feel like this figure is going to blow up. This is such an iconic look of HBK winning the title, and it's such a great figure, and I feel like it got underwhelming attention because it was not who people wanted it to be. It's not a pop icon for San Diego Comic-Con like a Mike Tyson or a Muhammad Ali or whoever you might have been looking for, Gooker. the guys that we are used to seeing at San Diego Comic-Con. So I feel like this one was kind of underwhelming at the time of its release, but I feel like it's going to really blow up in the future here, and I'm a huge fan of this figure, so he comes in at number 17 on the year. At number 16, we have a guy that probably fell out of the top 20 for a lot of people doing their Ultimate Edition reviews on the year. This one didn't come with a ton of accessories, but it was a great detailed figure, and I really like the attire choice from WrestleMania 39 against Dominic Mysterio. I think they did a really, really good job on this one. The Great Muta tribute mask that Ray wore, you can tell the difference on the mask from another Ray Ultimate or Elite. It just looks different, looks thicker. Was a huge, huge fan of this Ray, so he came in actually surprisingly at number 16 on the list, and this was Ultimate Edition Series 23 for Ray. Top 15, guys, and I will be honest, this guy, Kevin Nash from the NWO Outsiders Ringside exclusive set, this one was in my top 10. I moved him a little bit back just because of the head scans and not having the blondish hair that the actual packaging had on it. Overall, this is a great figure, and if I was saying my favorites, it would be maybe a little bit higher, but we're talking best, and I tried to keep that into consideration. And again, these are my opinions, obviously, so bear with me, but he comes in at number 15 on the year. At number 14, guys, another sleeper Ultimate Edition, I would say, is this Roman Reigns from Series 20. This one had Asuka in the set as well as the Undertaker Greatest Hits. This one's phenomenal. Came with both titles, came with the Ula Fala, and a really great updated Roman Reigns head scan and torso. Huge, huge fan of this figure. He comes in at number 14. Maybe even could have been higher on the year, but I was just putting him where I thought he fit. My background's getting crowded here, but we're going to try our best to fit all these figures in. At number 13, Ultimate Edition Series 22, Jey Uso. This thing is a really great figure. Wasn't a huge fan of the attire choice on this one as well. I thought it could have been the Yeet one. This is when Yeet was like really, really popular, so I thought that could have been a good time to put that in, but I feel like they already had this one probably in production. I think it's from the SummerSlam match when he fought Roman Reigns. Good head scan, cool accessories, and really great work on the tattoos. This one comes in at number 13 on the year. At number 12, guys, we have the Fan Takeover Seth Rollins Ultimate from Amazon. This one was in a lot of people's top 10s. It's a really detailed figure, a ton of cool accessories, but I liked 11 more figures more than this one, so he fell just out of my top 10 at number 12. At number 11, another figure I've decided to keep on card, at least for right now, is the Rick Steiner Ultimate from Ringside Collectibles. This one, again, I just thought they did so much better on this one than they did on Scott. The head scans, the differentiating head scans. Let me try to show you these without getting the glare. Oop, there we go. You can kind of still see the glare. I do apologize, but there are the head scans. Just thought they did much better on this one. He comes in at number 11 on the year. And to start off the top 10, we have the last on-card Ultimate. I promise I'm just not sure if I'm opening these yet or not, so bear with me again. Like I always say, we have Papa Shango. This thing is so nice. Really, really tempted to open this one up. So much detail, so many great head scans. This one looks really, really cool. Not much else to say, but it was definitely top 10 worthy in my opinion. At number 9, as promised, these are all going to be loose now. We have the $1 Million Man from the Coliseum Collection. This thing worked its way up into my top 10 somehow. It's a great figure. Really a huge fan of this one. These soft goods, it's like not exactly soft goods. It's like a plasticky feel with, honestly, even the stripe down the pants is a different material than the actual legs. Same thing here. They just feel slightly different. $1 Million title, as well as the dollar bills, the awesome head scans, definitely the best head scans that we've gotten for a Ted DiBiase yet. This figure worked its way. I think I had it at like the 20 spot, and now it's at number 9. Again, figures are going to move around as I look back on this video, and as I look back, oh, we're out on a light. My lighting went out there, but again, yes, this is a great Ted DiBiase figure. Sorry for that brief technical difficulty we had there, but great figure and definitely my favorite Ted DiBiase yet. At number 8, guys, the Undertaker Target Legends. This thing is on the money. I love this figure. I display him like this, but he came with a bunch of other great head scans as well, and they got the jacket down perfectly. I feel like, again, this figure will become a pretty sought after rare figure down the line here, just because it's the Undertaker, and I think it's such a kind of like a toyetic timeline of the Undertaker when he was World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, going against Edge, Big Show, all those guys. This was just like, at least for me, this is my time of Undertaker. So great figure. He came in at number 8 on the year. I think I said 8. I might have said 9, but it is number 8. At number 7, the other half of the Outsiders ringside exclusive box set of Ultimate Editions. We got Scott Hall. This thing, I just thought they nailed this, especially with the new head scan. We got that little ooh face, the little mocking face that he does. And not only that, we have just great attention to detail. Chest hair. You could see the paint, the splatter there. Everything about this figure. I thought that this one was just a little bit better than the Kevin Nash, so he came in higher up at number 7, especially, like I said, because Nash didn't have the blonde hair, or blonde-ish hair. I don't know how to say it, but this Scott Hall just did it for me. He comes in at number 7. At number 6, guys, and this is where it gets interesting, because I know a bunch of you are going to have some stuff to say to me in the comments section, especially when it comes to top 10. I feel like top 10, if I don't get it right, you guys are on me in the comments section. So here we go. At number 6, we have the Eddie Guerrero Monday Night Wars Ultimate. This thing is awesome as well. It comes with the Cruiserweight title. Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler shirt. This one does have the Velcro on the back, but this look, these pants, it just really reminds me of that Halloween Havoc match. I believe this was the attire that he wore, and I really want the Rey Mysterio to get an Ultimate as well. I kind of wanted this to be a box set, him and Rey, but we did get this at least, so now, worst case scenario, I go back and get the Elite of the Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio that came out, but this one's going to have to do for now at number 6. And I didn't even realize, but actually back-to-back from the same exact set of Monday Night War Ultimates from Walmart. At number 5, starting off the top 5, we got Mankind. What an awesome figure. Not much to say about this one. I really, really like this Mankind. And when it got announced, I didn't like the soft goods. I thought it looked a little bit iffy for the shirt and the tie. But as it's been in my collection, as I've seen other people get it and review it, and myself just even having it in the collection, mint on card and loose, this thing is a work of art. I'm a huge fan of this Mankind and the head scans that came with it. Not a huge fan of the unmasked head scan, but I can work with it. And it's just an iconic time for Mankind, so I really like this one. He had to be in the top 5 because I think I have 2 or 3 of this figure. Huge fan of this Mankind Ultimate at number 5. At number 4, for those of you who are saying, man, we know this guy's a huge Cody Rhodes fan, he's going to be number 1. He was not number 1, even though it's a great figure. He came in at number 4, the Ultimate Edition of Series 21, Cody Rhodes. They did such a good job on this figure, especially one, the attire choice and the new torso underneath this jacket. They really got this one right. There is a review on my channel of this figure, I believe, where I look a lot more in depth at all the head scans, at the torso, the new things they added, so you could check that one out. But this figure, they just did this one right. I really like this one. The only gripe I had on it was I wish that it came with the soft goods feathers from WrestleMania 39. But other than that, there was not much to complain about. This is a really great figure, and that's why he came in at the number 4 slot. I said there were going to be some high re-releases on here. Well, this is that one that I was referencing. At number 3, we have the greatest hits release of the NWO Hogan Ultimate Edition. This thing, guys, is so spot on. Like, I'm trying to get it to focus here. There we go. Look at the detail, man. Look at the tan. The difference that the tan did on this figure is night and day. It really is. I'm a huge fan of this figure. I only have this one loose right now, but I am going to need to probably get one on card. Because if I ever get an Ultimate signed by Hogan, it's got to be this one. I think this is the best Hogan Ultimate, maybe even the best Hogan figure that we've gotten from Mattel. So even though he's a re-release, I had to talk about him in the top 5, and he just fell in at number 3 on the year. Hopefully you guys agree with me, and don't butcher me in the comment section. And finally, we get into the top 2. And for those of you that have been following along, kind of counting and seeing which Ultimate this was going to be, you know which 2 are left, and you probably know which one I put at number 1. Here we go. At number 2, the Asuka Ultimate Edition from Series 20. This thing was so close to being my number 1 Ultimate of the year. I really can't talk enough about this. The detail on the robe, so many different designs, 2 different types of soft goods as well. The fur compared to the more silky soft good, and the mask ready for the face paint though. Look at that, man. Woo. This thing, we're gonna give it its moment to shine. A phenomenal figure. And we didn't even talk about the attire. Ton of detail underneath. I'm trying to show it to you guys the best I can. See it there. Man, this thing, I'm sure there are reviews on YouTube somewhere for you guys to actually see and really take this in, but this figure is definitely worthy of the top 2 spot, maybe even number 1. If it was number 1 on your list, I do not blame you, but at number 1, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for, the figure that you knew was going to be here. It is the Ultimate Edition ringside exclusive, drum roll, CM Punk. This is how I have him displayed on my collection, but I will try to show you his head scan a little bit better. This is the yelling head scan. He obviously had the kiss blowing head scan and a smiling or smirking head scan as well. Just a figure that we needed. We really needed it. We needed an Ultimate CM Punk, and they hit it on the head by picking this attire to be the choice, be the first Ultimate of Punk. That Money in the Bank attire was just iconic, and they did such a great job with this one. Had to put him at number 1. Really, there was nowhere else to put him. But guys, that is going to do it on the video. You could see all the Ultimates lined up. There were some mint on card ones as well, so I hope this did the video justice, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, share the video. It means the world. If you're going to butcher me in the comments, do it somewhat nicely, because I respect all of your opinions, and this was an entirely opinion-based video. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you soon.